the one thing people don't know, though, until that senior year, we used to handle St. Joe's, so we wasn't worried about St. Joe's at the time.
But that's what I wanted to talk to you about, too. I know we kind of moving around, but you talked about David West. You played against some really good teams, good players.
Yeah.
Obviously at St. Joe's, man. Talk about that team, Jameer, Delonte. How was that prepping for that game?
Oh, I got to keep it honest.
Yeah, for sure.
It was always a thing that I looked forward to it, but by my senior year, that was the most dangerous. That year they went whatever and won. They lost in the Elite Eight. The issue was I could tame one, but I couldn't tame the other.
Can't get both. You can't get both. That's what made it tough, man.
Right. And so it was just pick your poison. And then they had other guys that were role players that just knew their role. They were stars in their role. And that was just really one of them times that they just was so in a tight, chemistry wise.
Everything was perfect. Everything was aligned perfectly for them.
Man, I mean, it was
everything was aligned perfectly.
You know how they say, watch somebody play and they're moving slow, but it's at game speed? It was like watching that with Jameer. It's like, he's moving fast, but for him, it was just second nature. It was just different, man. It was
the hardest part to guard him was, first of all, he was strong to be so little.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, he knew angles very well. The step back, that's how he would get his space. And so with his shoulder and then his footwork, you would think you're gonna block the shot. Every time you swear, you think you're gonna block it, and he would just get it right over your fingertips.
Yeah.
But for the most part, don't get me wrong. For the most part, when I guarded him, I was able to keep him in wraps.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But say, I remember the last time we played him, he had 17, I had 17. It used to be kind of that type of, thing. But
y'all can kind of somewhat
cancel each other
balance each other out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can cancel each other out.
Right. But it was time that we played them at Dayton, and we decided that I was going to go with Delonte West. I was going to guard him, and Jameer gave us 34. You know what I'm saying? So, because, I used to get tired out because at that time, my senior year, just our guard play we wasn't as deep.
Yeah.